Hey everyone, it's Nate's dad the gamer, and here you're gonna see me try Kerbal Space Program 2. So I played Kerbals 1 a lot, so I'm a big fan, and I've been waiting for Kerbals 2 to come out, like a lot of people, for quite some time. It's day 1 of early access, so it's not going to be fully optimized. You know, there's been performance concerns ever since they released the specs on this thing, and you know, that doesn't bother me. I'm going to try it anyway because I like Kerbals, and we'll see how it goes. If you're curious, I'm running it just above the minimum specs on a RTX 2070. So, you know, it's probably not going to run its greatest. It's actually set to, I guess it like auto sets it, but it's set to high graphics. So I'm going to leave it like that and kind of let it go and see how it goes. And we'll see if bumping it down a notch or two helps if I run into any trouble. I tried a quick test recording here, and I guess you guys can't see the frame per second in the corner for some reason or another. So that's okay. I'll kind of call it out if I notice any weird dips. Right now we're running at 40 frames per second. And most certainly I don't meet the minimum specs for high graphics. But let me go ahead and get started. We'll kind of take this through its paces. I'll do some basic Kerbals activities, launching rockets, maybe trying to get to the Mun, maybe trying to do an orbital intercept, something like that. We'll see how it goes. Alright. So we'll go into the VAB here. I did try this once before I started the recording, and I got to Kerbin orbit without too much trouble. So I'll just kind of pick up from there, and maybe we'll try to get to the Mun first. This is not going to be intended as like a tutorial for anybody, but if you're if you do gain anything from this, that's great. I'm glad I helped you. So let's see. And I'm certainly not one of the great Kerbal players. I mean, you'll find better tutorials out there. Oh. So if we do want this thing to come back, obviously I'll get some. Let me see, where's the thermal? Oh, we want a parachute. Let's see. That's a radial. Put this one on top. Communications, and you know that I'm used to playing with a lot of quality of life mods from the first Kerbal. So this is kind of going back to doing it the old-fashioned way from when I first got Kerbals. So we'll see how this plays here. Engines. All right. This will be my orbital engine, so I'm going to find a little one. Where is it? The swivel, the thud. That's a radial. This is a big boy. Bigger little boy. Reliant. There you go. I'll take this one. I'm gonna go to the Mun, so I'm gonna put some power behind this thing. Let's see. Coupling. Make sure you put your couplers, fuel tanks. Let's see, how big's the long one? We'll give it a swivel. Engine. And yeah, I'm not going to talk too much through what I do here and why, because I tend to just kind of throw things together and see what works based on my experience and past failures. Let's see, so I need a coupler again, and I already got the coupler. So now we have another fuel tank going on here. Let's go a little bigger. Big Reliant. I'm going to put a swivel on this, but then we will try and get a little sophisticated here. How do I get down? Oh, that's weird. Yeah, still, I'm not sure the, what's that? Workspace orientation. I'm going to click that. That didn't really do much. Alright. Ah. So, going up and down. It's been a little while since I played even the original Kerbal. So, bear with me. We want a radial decoupler. Alright, so let's take one of these. Let's actually get rid of that for a second. Can I like leave stuff hanging out? Good, there we go. I'm gonna take one of these, stick it over here. Take one of these, stick it over there. Let's see if we can get this thing on that radial decoupler. I think that's on there. Alright, I don't want the Reliant, or no, I don't want the swivel engine on those. I'm going to put the bigger one on there. Nice. Little aerodynamics. Get a decent nose cone. There. So now we're kind of taking a look and seeing, you know, performance. I can't even see it because it's got this launch button in the way. What else do we have for fuel tanks? So I want to. In the last game, they put the hoses, yeah, the fuel lines in here. There we go, in the fuel tank. So we'll go from here to there. Keep the middle one fed. Whoop, one too many clicks. Now we're gonna pick this up. So how do we do? Let's see if we can. Ah, nice. Make it big. I want to make it. You know what I mean? So this should do the job. Ooh, didn't connect the fuel lines up for me like it would in the past. That's interesting. All right, we're gonna get rid of that. I may have to do that manually. Oop, hello. Ooh. All right, so deleted. Get out of there. Let's see if I can just do that myself. We're going from the outer tanks to the inner tanks. Good. There we go. All right. So that's not too bad. Now we have 4 of these. We actually want this one to ignite as well. The fuel lines should keep the middle one fed. Then let's see. Well, I'm not really staging yet, but we're just going to go for Mun orbit. And maybe get back. That'd be cool if we got back too. So this thing is new in here. I don't know if it's based on a mod that I didn't use in the original one. But like if we want to go to the Mun, it's already selected. We can pick where we're going. Minmus, the other moon. Let's see. We want to do a round trip, don't we? Whoa. I don't want to land. Oh, that's probably why. Because it's like, oh, it looks like they're building and landing. That's. So you got your surface, delta V, back to Kerbin, low orbit. But, you know, 4771. This is all my vessel has, eh? Okay. So that'll get me up to like 47. See, I don't have quite enough, I don't think, to make it comfortably just yet. But it also might be confused with my little boosters here. I kind of want to try it just to see. I think I can make it to the Mun with a rocket like this in the original, so we'll see. Yeah, let's get ourselves off the ground. So we got middle and that one launching at the same time. We'll decouple the radial ones, then eventually decouple that one and kick this engine off at the same time, then eventually decouple that one and kind of kick this engine off. Then eventually decouple that and come crashing back to Kerbin if we make it. Alright, so let's give it a shot. This is only my second rocket launch at all in this game. So we'll see how it goes. We want the stability controls. This thing's freaking out for some reason. That's probably a good sign, right? Full throttle off the pad. All right. Oh my god. There's a countdown. Nice. Where's the... It should be on the screen somewhere. I don't speak Kerbal. Oh my god. So now we're at 20 frames per second. Nice. Keep an eye on our speed here. We don't need that kind of... We want to get faster, but we don't need that kind of push, I don't think. Start turning. So in theory, those fuel lines are keeping the middle tank actually full for me and topped off, so I should be able to continue to push with the middle engine as I go. That's some loud music. I'm going to have to turn down the desktop audio. Hopefully I'm not too getting drowned out. Let me go back here. Whoop. Alright, so I just messed with my volume super quick. Wasn't paying attention. Alright, now we're going to hit the thick atmosphere. Should be interesting. Yeah, see how this one's kind of holding it. Alright, so we're going up. Let's take a quick look. 15 frames per second. Alright, let's go. No, I want to see. Oh my god. Early access, you guys. Alright. We're still pushing. I'm going to cut that down quite a ways. And I forgot to... I could have been turning a lot harder. I have a feeling the force calculations should have flipped that ship over at that speed from there. I don't know. Can't see my... There it is. Oh yeah, plenty of There we go. Look at that. Cool. So I still have push in the middle engine. It didn't keep it fully topped off that I could tell. So maybe those fuel lines didn't quite work the same way, or maybe I had to make some changes on those. So we will go here. And that wasn't my best takeoff either. Let's try and... I would like them to add... There's a mod... precise maneuver in the first one that lets you circularize your orbit sort of in one click, which is nice. So hopefully they'll add that back in here. I think they added it to the base game at one point. That's too... Oh god, look at that. This is horrible. So I mean, I'm not going to make it out of the atmosphere over there. What if I turn it up? Come on. Show me the thing. Nope. This is not usually how I like to do my orbital insertion. Let's go. 132, 85. Okay. Well, something got messed up in my thing. It's a lot of delta V to get into orbit too. Okay. So I mean, this one has it. Actually, this is pretty good. Not my best circular orbit by any means. I'm also not too sure how accurate this like start the burn in that many minutes is, because I don't want to burn. I don't want to actually start here, and it's not really telling me how long the burn should go. So I'm gonna go ahead and kick it off now. And we'll see how it does. So I'm trying to keep this thing pointed at my maneuver node, and I'm burning full throttle. Probably started it late, to be honest. Come on. Look at my target orbit. It's bonkers. Oop, that was in the right spot. Yeah, so let's keep that going. We're kind of just burning for a while. So it looks like you can actually speed up while burning. I hope. Yeah. You might make it. Let's see what happens. 25 frames per second. I wonder if I can turn... When I get to orbit, let me try and mess with the graphics settings a little bit. So we'll check on my ship. This isn't bothering me. At 25, 28, 30 frames per second, I can live with that while they optimize things. Oh yeah. Here we go. So that's orbit right there. I'm in orbit. I didn't come crashing back down. I still have some fuel left in my engine, so I can make a little bit of a correction if I wanted to, which I will. Right, because this guy's way up there. So, all right. So, again, this is not my best burn ever. 193, and then the target is 194. See, that's a little better. Should be able to hit that. How much do we need for that? Just another 86. I mean, once you get up into space, everything gets easier. I'm still flying around this huge cigar-shaped rocket. Where's my maneuver node? It's gonna be pro grade. So I'll just leave it here, and we'll kind of zoom over there and see what happens. Cool. You know, just putting it through its paces. Give everybody something to look at. See, now we're up to 44 frames per second. This is not bad on high settings, but obviously I'm not trying to do anything too sophisticated. So what happens here is if I heading for my maneuver, let's warp. All right. Okay, where's my there it is. You can see the little, they might want to increase the contrast on the maneuver node. I think it was blue in the original Kerbals. It's not going to take much of a burn to circularize, and then I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to dump this engine even with the extra fuel left in it. Not super efficient, I know, and then we'll try to hit the MUN for orbit. Here, we'll just go right to the maneuver node and see what it does. Okay. All right. It shouldn't take much. We'll do it now. On a slow burn. Yeah, I'm not trying to hit a bullseye here, just trying to get it in the ballpark. There we go. There we are. 191 and 197. Could be worse. Oh my god. Oof. Oof. Look at that freaking out, huh? Oh, somebody. I don't want to do that. That's kind of what I wanted. Oh boy, I'm like stuck in space now. Oh. Okay, I'm back somehow. Must have clicked the right thing. Is that the MUN? There we go. Did say terrestrial planet. Nice. Okay, so these should probably be, yeah, these are like descending nodes and stuff. So if I really wanted to dial in the orbit, I could do that like this. Why not? Which delta V's in this? I don't really necessarily need to, but why not? I'll try and get it. Oh, that didn't help. Maybe it did. Was it not showing the projected descending and oh, I'm getting the wrong one, that's why. I want precise maneuver back. There we go. Yeah, okay. So now I'm trying to bring these numbers to 0, basically, as best I can, again, without precise maneuver. You know, and how long the burn will take to start and stop. That's pretty good. Probably even, you know, probably better than it needs to be. Alright, so I got 121 delta V here. The burn needs 194 to hit my target. So I'm going to have to stage into this engine, and then we'll see what happens after that. like, I don't know, so I'm sure they're going to improve this, but in the original it would say, oh, the burn needs to go for XYZ seconds or whatever. And you would start your burn with half the time left. You know, when you're halfway, if it was 30 seconds, you would start at 15 seconds to the node, and then burn on through for the most accuracy. Uh-oh. Going the wrong way here? Maybe. What's going on there? I assume that was my maneuver. Am I burning the wrong way? Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe I am. Let's see what happens. Yeah, nothing happened. I think I might have been burning. I thought that was my maneuver planner, but I guess it was not. I was burning the wrong direction. Good. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to try again. I have plenty of delta V here, I think. Or do I just want to go? What do you guys think? It doesn't matter whether you answer me in the comments, because we're not doing it and we're not streaming here. Let me go ahead. I'm just going to take a shot at it. What's the worst that happens? I miss. That's probably a little too early. Let's see what happens. Oh. And we're also a little farther out. See, that's why I was trying to match the orbit. Ah. Looks like that's an intercept. I think. Yeah, I'm getting used to the new UI and stuff as well. Focus on it, focus on it. Alright, have any idea what that's all about? I'm assuming that's my intercept, and again, in the original one, you can, yeah, I was burning the wrong way. In the original one, you know, you'd see where your orbit is and try, you know, you could plan out, you can kind of dial it in and get really close. So I don't really know how close I'm going to be here. Leaving distance from target 2,000 kilometers. Seems like it's pretty close. Let's see what happens when we get there. Not gonna win any precision awards. Alright, let me find that target. Yeah, see, I was burning the wrong way to dial in my orbit. That's okay, this is gonna be interesting. I'm just gonna go for it. Oh, cool. So here's the button to keep yourself pointed at your maneuver node. This is sandbox mode, so I assume all that kind of capability will unlock in progression modes. Where's the stop burn? I should tell you how long it's got to go for. So we need 781, we got 796. We'll still have, you know, 1,000 delta V just in this engine. And I'm not even using my my orbital engine right now. So there goes the debris. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and start burning now. Well, see, we're gonna hit that point. You know, what if I trust them and start it? I think it's gonna be late. See that red? Oh, maybe that's how long the burn's supposed to be. That's kind of cool. Oh yeah, that's kind of neat. All right, let me trust it and see what happens. We're burning. Oh, all right. That's not bad. I wonder how accurate that's going to be. That's definitely different than the original Kerbals. Here, let's take a look at it. Right, burning. Where's oh, there it is. Where's the planet? Right. Paying attention and stop. That did it. So we're on our way. What's this parat? Yeah, so this is going to be the I think, is that close or really far? What's our altitude now? Yeah. Oh, that's going to be pretty far then, I think, because we're only we're 312 kilometers, and this is 1,322 kilometers. Unless that's the kilometers above Kerbin. It kind of looks like that. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to zoom on over here. What? Yeah. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, we're already there, basically. Where is it? Can we see the mun from here? There it is. Not bad. Let's keep going. Yeah, getting a little closer. Am I still relative to Kerbin? Probably. Ah, here we are. So we've entered the Mun's SOI, Sphere of Influence, and let's make a burn and try to bring it in. This is where it's going to cost me quite a bit of well, not that much, I guess. Where am I at here? 1322, 12 and change. So you can usually a lot of times you can lock that. No, give me the thing. I'd like to be able to lock that, but we'll kind of go until they start to switch places, and then it's gonna be roughly circular. All right, so let's do let's go to my maneuver again this time, so I don't burn the wrong way. And you can see, because I came in at a weird orbital inclination, that I'm kind of at an angle here instead of even with the Mun's orbit. That's interesting. Yeah, see, it's not. I'm gonna have so much extra juice at the end of this. It's not even funny. I think their trip planner was a little exaggerated. Let's do it. Let's do it here. See, now I'm out in space with one ship. It's running at 72 frames per second, and this is high graphic settings. Where's the Mun? There it is. I want to see where I'm burning to. So I mean, it seems to be performing pretty well. The high graphic settings with a card that does not meet the minimum spec for the high graphic settings. And again, I'm not going to do anything too crazy here, because I'm sure that will kill it pretty quickly. So let's get Mun orbit, and we burn. All right. So how'd that turn out from a oh, I mean, that's not bad. 13 and change, 13. Yeah, it's not too bad. Since we got all this extra delta V, let's go ahead and bring it in. I'm just gonna go retrograde. That's anti-target, huh? Oh, retrograde. Retrograde relative to the orbit, and we'll bring the orbit down even further, getting close. Do a flyby. Nice. Okay. I mean, we'll get it nice and close. How about that? Yeah, plenty of speed, and a whole nother engine. Probably should have plenty of push to get me back when I need to. There. Get in under 10,000. Hopefully there's no mountains. I will not be circular. Well, I should circularize it at some point, but not here. We'll come in close, come back out, and then recircularize and try to get back. That's Kerbin. Oh my god, I keep losing the Mun. We're falling at it. There it is. The graphics, I mean, it looks nice. Definitely looks nice. Here, we'll bring it in from the craft view. Going into the dark side of the moon. Yeah, altitude's really coming in low, right? Oh man, I came in the dark side for a low flyby, so we're not going to see as much until we come out of the shadow. That's okay. "56 frames per second. Seems fine to me. See, I'm just confident, like, it's not going to crash. Very confident. Because our low altitude is supposed to be only 98 and 60. I'm trusting their math is right. It's dark over here. Bummer, I picked the wrong time to drop in. Oh my god. What is that? Did I hover over something? No, orbital. There, get out of here. Get out. It must be so low that it's like freaking out the, get out. Oh god. How do I get rid of this? Early access, you guys. Maybe we'll report this one to, why am I so low? Oh. Yeah, that's fine. I'm going back up now. Oh my god. Oh my god. That's fun. I must be confusing it. Let's get out of it. Let's get our craft out of here. Nice. Map. Okay, there we go. I must have been getting so low that it was freaking something out on them. Sweet. So we are heading back out from the dark side. I'm sorry I came in the dark. Let me set up my maneuver to recircularize, and then we'll try and head back, like with no problem at all, I'm sure. What I should do is like fix the inclination, because I'm all kinds of messed up relative to Kerbin. Ooh, I got the extra speed. Let me try it. Burn right up. Not trying to leave yet. Thank you very much. I'm just kind of eyeballing it right now. Yeah. Yeah, still okay. So we'll do that. Just to kind of get some extra maneuvering practice in. Use up some of this extra fuel we got. Interesting they don't tell you the stop burn in XYZ. I guess it's, I think I would, for me anyway, I would rather see like how long is the burn projected to take. Rather than kind of waiting till you start it and then finding out in a nice surprise how long it'll be until it's done. But that's okay. I don't mind seeing how things change over the course of early access. Let's see how we are coming out of the shadow now. There we go. There's Kerbin. That's kind of cool, huh? Look at that view. So it's almost like a little eclipse. It's got a little halo around it. That's interesting. We'll warp to the burn, and then it should stop us. Here's our blue and red. Yeah. You know, I do not need, I almost don't need this engine. I'm going to do this burn, and then I will jettison the big tank, and we'll just fly back with the orbital engine, just to see what sort of delta V it has. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, 0. Okay. Let's see how it ended up. That's better. Yeah. I'm gonna jettison it right now. So we're gonna go retrograde. We'll kick this thing out. Right, where's my other engine? Oh, yeah. Okay, so it's going to jettison and then activate the engine, but we're at 0 throttle. So there we go. The engine is on, plenty of delta V sitting here. Now I can circularize it right now. It doesn't give me much, except for more orbital maneuver planning and stuff. Let's see. Retrograde burn, or whatever, prograde burn. It's not going to take me much fuel, you know. Now I'm just kind of doing this for the heck of it. And then we'll head right back. We'll head straight back to Kerbin. No reinsertion of orbit, anything like that. Cool. Get a look at the ship. That'll point me at my maneuver. Forgot about that. I do like the controls over here. These are nice. At your target, against your target. Stability off altogether. Keep it retrograde, prograde, all that stuff. That's cool. It's a nice change. Alright, so we're about to circularize. I keep taking my eyes off the countdown. Okay. So we'll do this one and go. This little engine. Should be plenty of horsepower to get us back. There. So it's a nice circle again or whatever, no big deal. And now let's see. So actually, I could, if I just keep going this way. I feel like I will end up. How bold do I want to be? If I just keep going this way, it'll bring me back. So let me just do another pass just to see. We'll enjoy our orbit, and then where is it? Ugh, I keep losing the moon. Yeah. Cool. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go right back to Kerbin. It's going to be a little weird because of the orbit I'm in, but we're turning it down. Yeah, see how my projected orbit over Kerbin is getting lower and lower and lower. What's going on? Hope they fix that. It's hard to there it is. 93,000. 923. So we want to go in even closer. And this is normally you can kind of bring it all the way in, but I'm at such a weird little orbit. I think it's gonna have trouble doing it this way. Well, maybe not. There it goes. Yeah. Give me that. I want to see it. Nice. I want to lock this in place so it stays up. But we're not there yet, I guess. Yeah, 257. Just trying not to crash right into the planet at full speed. 116. 20. Okay, that'll do it. That'll come in nice and hot there. Back to the maneuver planner, and we will wait for our burn. Again, when I'm in the map view, the FPS does go down to about 30. But now I'm at 70 something. I mean, this is fine. No complaints here, especially for early on, where I'm not going to be doing anything too crazy myself. Seems to be, ooh, hello. Seems to be a little trigger happy with the cut down of the time warp. That's okay. I'd rather hit my burn. Kerbin is, there's the sun. Alright, waiting to burn, and here we go. Burning. This is nice. It kind of counts down. I like that. And stop. See how close we got. Leaving the SOI. Yeah, I mean that. I hit it. So this will bring us in. You know, and I gave up an engine that still had fuel in it, and this thing still has plenty of fuel to spare. So that, I think their trip planner was a little bit, you know, conservative or something. I don't know what you would call it. But now we're going to come flying into Kerbin and hopefully not burn up in the atmosphere. If I really wanted to, you know, if I wanted to dial it in, I could. I got this extra speed here. I could have just left the MUN and kind of eased back to Kerbin, but I wanted to get right in there. Let me see. I'm going to time warp to out here. And we will return to. Oh my God, it's coming back. Okay, it's a little. Kerbin's a little blurry. Having some problems with the fabric of reality here, but that's okay. Whoop. Nice. Ooh. Yeah, the frame rate hasn't dropped or anything. It's just Kerbin's blurry. I don't know. I think the Kerbals know they're living inside a simulation now. Okay, where are we at? Let's go retrograde. And we can stage this. Did I put a thermal? I hope I put a heat shield on here. Because we're going in. I might be coming in so hot that I come back out the other side and have to re-enter. Let's see. Oh yeah, got a heat shield. So we're gonna stay retrograde the whole way in, essentially, and we're gonna see what happens. I wonder if it went blue because I have almost no control now. Or it went gray. See that? It's weird. Okay. So, I mean, it's kind of out of my control now. That's it. Let's just end the mission. You guys want... You don't want to see if I survive. Do we? We kind of do. I'm going to change it to retrograde relative to the surface while we're out here. I think you have to do that, but at least it's hands off and I could just enjoy the show. Okay, so we're entering the atmosphere. One thing I did notice in my first flight, and you'll see this in a minute. Actually, no, I'm not going to spoil it. There seems to be something missing as you're plowing through the atmosphere at 3,000 meters per second. Right? Come on. Yeah, and that's the thing that's missing. You know, there's no ablative like re-entry effects here at all. That I hope something they will add soon. Like what happens if like things are overheating? Do I just explode? Can I not overheat? Is it a graphics setting that I should have set? I don't know. Let's find out. See, we're 40,000 feet or whatever meters up. We're still going extremely fast. Let's see how yeah, you can see the orbit's turning down. So the question is like, did I go in deep enough to bring this other side into the atmosphere too? Or am I gonna have to come back out and slow down again? I think I'm okay. There's still plenty of thick stuff to plow through. Yep, 35 frames per second on re-entry, but no re-entry effects. That makes things a little easier on the processor, I think. And yeah, we're good. I think we're good. Oh, we're definitely good. Look at that. We'll just let this finish and call that a quick video. I'll try and do one or two more soon. Kind of string them together into a quick little series. Yeah, we're gonna hit whatever this place is. Maybe the water. Yeah, definitely hope they add those re-entry effects. That'll be important. Okay, bring it home, bring it home. Good. Oh yeah, look at that. It's nice. You could swim to shore almost. It's nice when you have unlimited money in science and you can have all the cool stuff right away. I never really played sandbox mode myself. I like the progression, but I did want to, give this a good try, so. Okay, do the shoot. You're gonna do the shoot. Okay, there it goes. It did go. I hit the button like nothing happened. It freaked me out for a second. Yeah, I don't really need that. Can I like manually eject it? I guess not. There we go. So we're kind of gently falling to the ocean. Where's the sun? There's like a sunset going on too. That's pretty cool. Little lens flare, Abrams style. In we go. And there you go, to the Mun and back in Kerbal Space Program 2. Let's recover that vessel and then go back to the Space Center and call it a mission. Thanks for watching, you guys. Again, I'm on an RTX 2070, so if you're looking to see how that performs, this is a good sample for you. Thanks for watching, and I'll try to get a couple more videos out there.